Hi, this is Sarah from Storybook Designs with Twitter Part 2 for all of my new Twitter users who have just set up your accounts. I am going to focus this little video on just giving you a little bit more information about this top black bar and what you'll find there. And then I'll do another video after that explaining these buttons here. So let's get right into it. The home page here, if I click on that, that brings me to my home page, which is essentially the same as the newsfeed page on Facebook. What this is showing you all down here a stream of tweets, which are the tweets of the people you follow, people who are following you, as well as people they may be following. So it's a lot of information. Some people get annoyed and they think, oh, there's too much in there, I can't go through that. But you just have to keep in mind that you don't need to look at that. You can kind of scan it quickly and see if there's anything that's of interest to you, but this is basically kind of value added of Twitter that you can get all of that information at your disposal, but you don't need to go through all that. Your profile page is going to be more succinct and more specific because this page, if it would pop up here, is actually showing your conversations, everything that you have tweeted. Or I personally have tweeted. So when you're on your profile page, it's just showing all the tweets that you have sent out. If I go to, excuse me, messages, this is the direct message box. This is essentially like your private messages on the forum or your inbox. These are private messages just between yourself and the sender that do not go out in the live stream to the public or to people who are allowed to see your tweets. So if somebody sends you a message and says, hey, I want to send you a DM, or if in the case of Stephanie here this morning sent me a message and said, Sarah, can you send me your email via DM? So I sent her my email address so that she could then connect with me. So this box, DM box messages, I don't really use that often. I actually try to keep everything pretty much public out in the stream. The reason for that is because there is a tendency sometimes for your DM box to get a little bit overloaded with some spam or promotional messages. So unless somebody tells me to specifically look at my message box or asks me to send something to them via my message box, I do have a tendency to sort of ignore it or forget about it. And I think many people are the same way. When I click on who to follow, using the algorithms that Twitter has set up, similar to Facebook, they automatically are feeding you people all the time. So you can scroll through this list and they're feeding you people that they think may be of interest to you. And this comes about as a result of the information that you provided when you set up your account, in addition to the people that you follow and keyword terms basically that you will use in your profile. Which brings me to your settings features. If you go over to the far right, up in the upper right hand corner, you're going to see your little tiny little profile picture and your Twitter handle. You're going to hit that drop down option and you can go to settings. And when you go into settings here, this is where you can change your account information, decide whether you want to add a location to your tweets or tweet media, etc. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can change your password. You can set up your mobile account, although you can do that directly from your phone. You can determine, specify whether you want to have notifications sent to you, how and when. And the most important part is your profile. This is where you want to import a picture so that you have a profile picture and that you also want to add a bio. So try to make your bio a mix of business and personal. Basically, you want it to be something interesting so that when you follow somebody and they look quickly at who is this person that's following me, they can kind of get a sense of who you are and what you might be tweeting about, why you would be adding value to their stream and bringing them information that they may want to be privy to and to read. You can then go to design and you can select a theme for your backgrounds here. And you could also hire somebody to do a Twitter background, or you could create your own. I just created my own. One thing I have found is that with the use of the iPhones and